Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. The Australian dollar slipped on Wednesday but still maintained a cautious tone as soft sentiment and labour data tempered earlier optimism. On the data front, the Westpac confidence fell by 3.5 to 92.1 while the ANZ job ads declined 3.3%, hinting at cooling domestic momentum. The PMI reading reinforced the slowdown into the Q4 with the services tumbling from 55.8 to 52.1 and the steepest monthly drop in a year. Markets are now focusing on the RBA Governor Michelle Bullock at the Senate hearings on Friday for further policy direction. Meanwhile, the US dollar is slightly firmer as safe haven demand persists amid the US government shutdown, lifting the USDXY by 98.60, even as markets continue to price in a near certain Fed rate cut in October. With the Fed minutes due and also Fed Jay Powell's speech on Thursday, markets will remain cautious. Looking at the technicals, we can see that the slight drop has now brought the support area around 65.30.35, which could show demand, and from there could see a bounce back towards 66 cents and reassess from there. Turning to the euro, still remains heavy after the French political turmoil and also the US shutdown boosted the US dollar. From that, all eyes will be looking on this support level, which is seen roughly around 116.15, and a break there could give further scope down to 115.60 before any initial support. Likely to be stops under here, so do maintain a cautious approach and keep to your risk management in terms of how the market is actually continuing to slide. Turning to dollar yen, well, what a rally we've seen here since that gap break open. And from that, the market is now looking towards the level of 153 as a potential target. To turn this all around, we would need to see a break that is towards the level of 150.60.80, and if seen, would reinstate the downside back to 145. Sterling also weak and backing away from the area of 134 and now looking down towards 133.45 before any bounce. We'll see if the market does maintain a firmness from there. Well, we can see that gold is still rallying as it blazes through the target of 4,000 and now heading on towards the region somewhere around 4,050. In light of how strong this trend is, the indicators are still well overcooked but not backing down. So we could see further gains, and let's see how it plays from that 4,050 level and support seen around 4,000. And oil still maintaining its hold above that level of 60.5. And with the Dragonfly Doji, you could see a further rally onto $63 a barrel. Well, that's a wrap. Thank you for joining me. And as always, look out for the interest report. I hope you enjoy the great start to the